Hey YouTube, it's Eamon. I wanted to do a video with you guys today about accepting yourself and being happy with who you are. There's a lot of great videos out there on this already. One of them I'm going to link into the description, but I wanted to do my own video because I had a really moving experience that made me realize that I had not accepted myself, even though I thought that I had, and that I was still struggling. And hopefully I feel like I've come to a place now where I've accepted myself a lot more, if not completely. So basically, I felt like in my home state, I was in a place where I had too many pressures to be how other people wanted me to be and not to be how I wanted me to be, and I felt a little bit scared to come out to certain people, things like that. So I moved clear across the country, literally, and I decided to start trying to find myself. And again, I thought I had already accepted myself. I thought that this was just a way for me to find myself a little bit better. Basically what happened was a while after I got here, I figured, okay, I'm now in a position where I know who I am a little bit better. I feel more comfortable to start talking about this. So I took a pretty big step for me, which was to get on the phone and talk to my mom and basically come out to her. And basically I said, look, I tried to come out to you a long time ago, but I never really felt like I was fully accepted by you, and I just want you to know that this isn't going to change. This is who I am. I really need you to either be there for me and love me anyway and support me, even if you don't necessarily agree with it. Just support me in trying to be me and trying to be happy, because that's all that I'm trying to do. And what she said really surprised me. Basically, she said that it took her a while, obviously, because she grew up in a different time and she didn't know anyone else like me, and that was hard for her to understand, but that I'm her kid, she loves me, and she, has always known that I was a little bit different. And it took her a while to get used to that idea, but for the past few years, she's been waiting for me to accept myself, and that was really shocking for me. I didn't really think about that at the time. I was just glad to know that, hey, I have my mom's love and support. So we got off the phone. That night, I had a really vivid dream that really shook me up a lot. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and basically in the dream there was this shadow figure that followed me around and told me that everybody was against me the whole time. My friends, family, acquaintances, everybody. At the very end of the dream, they tried to tell me that my best friend was completely against me, and when I woke up I was so shocked because my best friend, who's now my roommate, is the only person that no matter what, throughout these past 7 years that I've known her, I've always felt like she was the one person that I could go to and talk to. Well, now I knew that I had even more support than I originally thought. I have even more support than just her, so I thought, why am I having this dream? And I finally realized that the reason why I was having this dream is because for the past 7 years, this shadow figure has literally been following me around in the back of my mind and been telling me every step of the way, you can't come out to that person, you can't talk to this person about it, other people aren't going to understand, other people are going to think that you're gross or nasty or ugly or disgusting or perverted or against God or a bad person or whatever. And that shadow figure has literally been there with me this whole time, pushing me down and making me afraid. And the reason that figure has been there in the back of my mind, those lies have been there in the back of my mind, was because I was hiding a key fact of my own emotions, which is I kept telling myself that I accept other people. I think it's okay for other people to be gay. I don't judge other people for their gender or their sexuality or anything else. And if I don't judge other people, that means I don't judge myself. I accept myself, which was not true. It wasn't true at all. And that was the hardest thing for me to realize. And that's why this shadow had been there, because my fears were being projected on everybody else that I met. And I was constantly telling myself that they were the ones with a problem. They weren't. I was. I had a problem. I couldn't accept myself. I was afraid. And I was holding myself back because of it. So I wanted to let you guys know my story, because it really shows how hard it can be sometimes to accept your own emotions. And if you can't accept your own emotions, you can't accept yourself for who you are. So I just wanted you guys to hear my story so that you could start to learn how to become more open with yourself in learning who you are and how you think. And I wish the best for all of you guys. I wanted to also leave you with something that I thought was really inspirational that one of my friends told me. Basically, they said, it's not about whether or not your glass is half empty or half full. It's about the privilege of having that glass to begin with, and what great opportunities just having a glass can give you. And so every day when you wake up, forget about whether it's empty, full, or whatever. Just be thankful that you have the opportunity to have that glass to begin with, and the opportunities that can give you. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and happy holidays.